Elon Musk says the Cybertruck was created with zero market research and it could flop. That sounds like such a thing that Elon would say. He doesn't. It's funny. Sometimes it's like a weird roundabout reverse psychology way of praising what you're working on.
Right.
In that no traditional executive would say something like this, usually. But when he comes out and says this, it almost has the opposite effect on you, where you read it and it's so honest or so seemingly unusual that you read it the wrong way around. I see that and say, ooh, look at the balls on that guy. Right? He just created a huge product in his company, but he did it with zero market research and is fully aware it could flop. I say, damn, that's a tough move to make. And all of a sudden you have increased appreciation for making the tough move instead of sitting there saying, what an idiot. Like you might read it if you read it the right way around. So he has this effect. It's the same thing when he says the stock price is too high. You say, oh, you're so honest. Can I have some stock?
Yeah. Is it like an honest thing? You think he's too humble?
I think it's a thing where, and I don't know how calculated it is. I just think it's a thing where we're so not used to hearing it. It's some type of new age marketing. It's just like this hyper transparency. It just really gets people going. You get a glimpse behind the scenes, behind the curtain. You feel like you're in the meeting, sort of. To have an executive talking to you like that on Twitter.
The brass taxes.
Yeah, you just don't see that kind of thing. It's the same when you're following along all the other projects and they're sharing prototypes or diagrams. I remember when they were first talking about the Hyperloop and you started to see napkin drawings of how the thing would work. And you're like, whoa, you don't normally see the formulation of big ideas like this. And so everything is it seems to be, it has historically been secretive executive life and executive thoughts. And so there's something attractive about this type of dialogue from an executive who has so much on the line. Now, I can give you the exact quote here. Customer research, ? We just made a car we thought was awesome and looked super weird. I just wanted to make a futuristic battle tank. Something that looks like it could come out of Blade Runner or Aliens or something like that, but was also highly functional. Next quote. Wasn't super worried about that, and he's referring to how well it will do, because if it turns out nobody wants to buy a weird-looking truck, we'll just build a normal one. No problem. There's lots of normal trucks out there that look pretty much the same. You can hardly tell the difference. And sure, we could just do some copycat truck. That's easy. So that's our fallback strategy. It's very transparent and actually true. You make waves with the Cybertruck. You collect 200,000 refundable $100 deposits, including mine. And if, when it comes time to buy it, everyone asks for a refund, you still had a tremendous amount of press that you would have had to pay for. And you don't have to manufacture the trucks that weren't paid for. So you go back to the drawing board and you're still Tesla. And maybe you actually have a Cybertruck and some other truck alongside that's slightly more traditional.
Yeah.
That's not impossible either. But it's cool to see that the options are open. And as much as divisive as the Cybertruck design has been, you can't say that it's quiet. You have to admit it's been noisy. You have to admit it got people talking about Tesla again. And part of the thing when it comes to hype around products, part of the thing is what you want to target is love and hate. Not that the one thing you don't want to have happen is indifference. You don't want to have people just say, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that lack of reaction eliminates any kind of ground level marketing potential. That just people will be chattering and talking about it. And man, people are chattering and talking about this. You can't deny it.
Nope.